What's happening, everyone? Welcome back, and thank you for stopping in here. If you are new to the channel, hit the subscribe button down below. I would love to have you here. Before you head out, give the video a thumbs up. I greatly appreciate it, and it really helps the channel out and the video out. And leave a comment down below if you have time. I love hearing from you guys. So today we have an exciting unboxing to do. It is a first for the channel. This does come from a knife company that has just started up. They used to go by QYGMS, I think it was, and they are now known as Remette, Remettee. So Remette Knives is the company. They did send this in for review, and I would like to say thank you to them. Shout out to them for sending this in. I told them right from the beginning I would give an honest review, and that is what I plan on doing. This will be just a unboxing and a first impressions. So we will go ahead and dig right into this guy. I have looked at some of their knives before in the past, back before they did the name change. And they do have some exciting models on Amazon as we speak. A lot of them have a 10% code or a discount code. So you can get a little deal on your knife there. And I am using my Brian Brown Raptor. And I also carried my Liang Ma today. Got the skiffs in her, and she is feeling real good. So, all the controversy. Got the Liang Ma. It is what it is. So, typical Amazon packaging comes in one of their mailers. You do have nice little cardboard box here, made in China, guys. They're not trying to hide that. They do have the name of the knife there. This is the Remette Handfeel. Got a clasp here, which I probably won't be able to get into. Yes, I can. There we go. Little tongue sticking out. And then you have a nice little zipper pouch. That is it for in the box. So we will slide that guy out of the way. You do have a nice zipper pouch, which is always cool. And then you open her up and you have two slots. It looks like they send you a nice microfiber cloth here. And they do send you some Torx bit here so you can maintain your knife. That's a cool little add-on. That would actually be cool for companies to start doing. Just send the Torx bit with the knife. That way, if you're out and about, got a nice comfy padding back here for the knife. We will put everything back in here. Like I said, guys, this is just the first impressions and an unboxing. We will be doing a further review here on down the line. So this is the Remette Handfeel. This is black G10. Looks very well done, very well finished. No rough edges. You have a deep carry steel clip there. You do have the new name change on the clip there. I will say right off the get-go here, I could do without it being on the clip. But it is what it is. I would say to them to go ahead and just keep it off the clip. Because when you see this in somebody's pocket, I don't know. I think it would just look better to not have it there. You know what I mean? Just black it all out. No branding on the knife. I just think it looks cleaner. But that's just a little pet peeve there, just something small. All the hardware is blacked out on this model. You do have thumb studs and a flipper tab for deployment. So let's give it a flick and see what she's hitting for. Okay, pretty good. Nice hydraulic close. Thumb studs work well, nice and comfortable. They're not trying to reinvent the thumb studs. They do a stepped design there, which I really like. Oftentimes, companies who try to do something different usually fail and make them uncomfortable to use. So I am fully with sticking to the stepped look. They're comfortable, easy to manipulate. The reverse flick is feeling good. Let's get some specs on this quickly. So we will let's get our Stanley out. So we have just shy of 3 1/4 of cutting edge. I would say it's about 3 3/16 of cutting edge. And then to this tip here, it's about 3 1/4. Overall, you're looking at 7 1/2. Nice mid-sized knife here, 4 1/2 closed. About an inch at its widest point. We'll go ahead and get a weight on it. I can tell you right now, it's pretty light, which is good. Coming in right around 3.5 on the weight. 3.5 ounces, that is. Let's go ahead and get a measurement here. It's coming in right around 113 thousandths. And then behind the edge here, nice, that's getting down to like 13 thousandths. So that's pretty good. That's pretty nice there. So there are the quick specs on this guy. I would say it's a nice mid-sized knife. Ergos. I have extra large hands, I would say, and the way they have the handle shaped, it is comfortable in hand, giving it a squeeze. Feels pretty good. I don't even really feel the clip. The spine of the knife isn't really digging in. Nice thick G10, which I like. Bearing down on knives that have very thin spines can get very uncomfortable. You got some jimping here. I would recommend to them extend that jimping out. Bring it out. If you're going to put jimping, and I know it's for the, well, it isn't for the flipper tab because it's not a front flipper. But if you're going to put jimping, just extend it so that way when you're choked up, you at least land on it out here. That will really aid in comfort and grip. We will go ahead and get a little cut test in. Now I will be carrying this and using this and testing this out, and we will be bringing a full review of this. Nice. Okay. The edge is coming pretty good. The blade steel on this guy is 9CR, 18 MOV. It feels good. It feels good. 9CR is a great budget-ended steel. This knife is coming in right around $40, give or take the discount code. So $40, you're getting 9CR, you're getting G10, multiple deployment methods, a deep carry clip. This is comfortable. It feels good in hand. Boy, I wish if the jimping extended up here, this would feel like a glove fit. So that would be the two small recommendations so far would be to, take the branding off the clip and extend that jimping. That would be wonderful there. Let's see. You do have a sharpening choil. Looks good. It's ahead of the plunge. Get some sharpening life in there. The action. It's good. Having a flipper and thumb studs can be hard sometimes to nail the detent, and I would say it's pretty good. I would say it's probably like a 7 on the detent, so it's pretty much perfect. It could be a touch stronger, but that's getting very nitpicky at that point, just because of the flipper tab. But I would say it's pretty good. And the push button on this feels really good. The light switch feels really good. Thumb flicking it out feels good. The reverse flick feels good. You can get the meat of your finger right in there, right on top of that stepping. The sounds, nice audible clicks, a nice thwack open, nice click closed. Yeah, I would say this is going to be a good user knife. You can buy this, use it. If something happens to it, it's easily replaced. And while you have it, I think it'll be a good user. Good for EDC, good for lighter duty work tasks. Remette is seemingly doing as much as they can. They've went through a rebranding. They are listening to their consumers. They're listening to their reviewers. And I think they are doing all the right things. It's just a matter of putting those things into the knives, and they are well on their way. The other thing I would like to see from them is obviously more models, and I would like them, if they're gonna, they have higher end knives and then they got lower end knives. On the lower end knives, 9CR is pretty good. I would like to see a bump up to 14C 28N. That would be perfect for some of their budget line knives. I do have a couple thumb stud flipper knives here just to throw out for comparison. We have the CJRB. I don't remember what it's called. And then we have the Civivi Brazen. This isn't the, man, what is that called? I forget. But very similar. Nice thumb stud and flipper knives. It is a little smaller than, it's the Scoria, the CJRB Scoria. See, look at that, come right to me. But let's see, access to the liner is good. They give you a nice little chamfer here. get right in there. The only other thing I would say is maybe to chamfer that liner there. It doesn't need to be, but I think it would make it a lot more comfortable when you are actuating that liner over. Because as is, it's just, it's a thin metal liner. So if you could chamfer that there, it would just be a lot more comfortable to unlock, basically. So we will be doing a further in-depth review on this guy, but the first impressions are good, guys. Like I said, they are trying to do as much as they can based off of the reviewer's input and the consumer's input. You got the 9CR, you got ceramic detent ball, you got bearings around the pivot, you got G10 handles, you have a deep carry clip, multiple ways of deployment. It comes with a good edge. The detent is well done. It's comfortable in hand. You got a lanyard loop down there for your lanyard fans. I would say the first impressions are good. A few, very minuscule tweaks, and, you would have yourself a, amazing budget knife. And as it stands right now, it seems like it's going to be good to go. Just some minor nitpicks that I have, but that's being extremely nitpicky. The fit and finish is well done. There's no rough edges anywhere. You do have a little bit of jimping there for your pinky. Good access. So those are like my pet peeves. Nothing on the show side of the blade, and good access to the lock. And then everything else is secondary to me, pretty much. The action is good. Yeah, I would say for $40, I would say Remette is on their way for sure. I'm excited to check out some of their future models and some of their other models they have. And when that happens, I will be putting them on as soon as I get them. I would say this is a good value for the money, and I believe that they do have other versions as well. So hop on to Amazon and check out Remette Knives. I think they have some good things going over there. Very nice people, very helpful people. So shout out to Remette for sending this in. And as I said, guys, there will be a more in-depth review coming in the future on this guy, and we will see what happens. All right, guys, if you hung out for the whole thing, thank you. I love you all. Hit the thumbs up button. Leave me a comment down below and let me know what you think. And if you're not subscribed, hit that subscribe button down below. I'd love to have you here. Otherwise, have a good night, have a safe night, and I will catch you later.